with you on Central Illinois Sports and the Great Rivers Bank pregame, brought to you by Great Rivers Bank. And I got to look for my sheet for that, Tim, because I put it up. Here we are, Great Rivers Bank, Pittsfield, Barry, Liberty, and Hannibal. They're here to help you with your lending and personal banking needs. Our friendly service and dedicated loan officers can help you through buying a home, opening a business, or making a deposit. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. And so with that, I guess I ought to pull those out. I might need them again. We do, yes. And so we got that going with that. Now I need my IESA stuff. Well, at any rate, I'll get that during the break. We want to thank everybody for joining in and being a part of the broadcast today as we get ready for this championship ball game between Oglesby and Effingham St. Anthony. And Steve Surratt, Lisa Surratt, and Tim and Jacob Hull with you. Jacob up on top. He's responsible for the picture. Tim's responsible for all the graphics and a little commentary here and there. And sometimes you can hear it. Sometimes it's just in my head. And then my wife, Lisa, keeping the stats for you. We're glad to be here. We've got 4 teams of broadcasters out tonight, folks. It's a major undertaking to take on all 4 classes. I've heard people say, well, it's $15. Yes, it is. But it's 4 teams of broadcasters out here trying to give you as good a broadcast as we can possibly give. And I can tell you, because I have my own broadcasting company, we've been to the state the last couple of years with our junior high boys or girls from Brown County. And we were the only people there broadcasting the ball game. Same way with Central Illinois Sports. And so we were able to talk with the IESA and get this so that grandmas and grandpas, we thank you all out there for watching and listening. Tell you what, I'd be interested how far away people are watching. So you can't text us if you're from the state of Illinois. I'm going to give my phone number out here, 217-740-9234. That's 217-740. I want you to text us and tell me where you're watching from outside of the state of Illinois, because I'd be interested where all we're hearing from, and particularly anybody that's in a foreign country, maybe a serviceman that's watching. So with that, we're going to take another station break. You're listening to Central Illinois Sports and the Great Rivers Bank pregame.
Go team, go! Great Rivers Bank has a digital banking app worth cheering for. Move your money, pay your bills, deposit your checks. Hooray! Hooray! Set up a budget, manage your debit card, set up account alerts, and so much more. Our digital banking will give you a reason to stand up and cheer for banking. Learn more at greatriversbank.bank. Great Rivers Bank is an equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Hey, West Central Illinois, are you looking for a great deal on a vehicle? Well, at Westtown Ford, we have a lot full of vehicles. Cars, trucks, vans, SUVs. We've got them all, and a lot of them at Westtown Ford in Jacksonville.
Seed selection is one of the important decisions required to achieve yield goals. Logan Agri-Service represents top seed lines in the industry like Lewis Hybrids, Stein Seed, and AgriGold, and focuses on products developed to meet or exceed our customers' expectations. Sit down with one of our experienced local seed experts who will work with you to help select top-producing corn hybrids and soybean varieties tailored for your specific soils and fertility levels. Or visit us online at loganag.com. Logan Agri-Service, serving agriculture since 1962.
Now that the new year is upon us, it's time to focus on the important things, like Wi-Fi, strong connections, and high speed. This is the perfect time to tell you to call Cascom today. We specialize in all of those important needs. With our high-speed fiber optic service, we make your life easier. Whether that's online streaming, gaming, or just wanting good local TV channels, we have it all. So give us a call today at 1-800-252-1799.
There's a road that makes all the difference between the good and the great. A road less traveled for the few who can handle the grind. One of hard work, dedication, integrity, and leadership, with a respect for heritage and tradition and a willingness to adapt. At Little Jess, we travel that road every day because we believe in that difference. And we dare our competition to try and keep up. Little Jess, serving the tri-state area since 1969.
Here in Pittsfield, we're focused on maintaining a healthy, diverse economic base to increase opportunities for our residents. Economic factors greatly affect a community's overall potential, and we strive to continue our prosperous culture. The availability of both commercial and industrial employment centers and new lucrative entrepreneurship opportunities are major assets for growth and development here in Pittsfield. In addition to providing employment and income to people, Pittsfield also boasts several tax incentive districts to further facilitate economic growth. Examples of growth and success can be seen throughout Pittsfield. Pittsfield is located within Pike County and widely known for the abundance of white-tailed deer, and is also home to companies that have capitalized from the region's natural resources. Located over on Madison Street, Whitetail Properties is a major local and international employer that truly embodies the local and economic spirit of Pittsfield. State-of-the-art communications and telecommuting are available here. Be sure to catch their televised series throughout the week on the Sportsman Channel. Come grow and be a part of something great in Pittsfield, Illinois.
Back with you on BC Hornet Sports. Excuse me, you guys got me off my game. Central Illinois Sports. That's like maybe I did it a half a time before. Now I've done it fully. Central Illinois Sports, home of the IESA Championship for volleyball, basketball, softball, and baseball. We're one of 4 teams out here tonight with the broadcast. Starting lineups are brought to you by Farm and Home Supply. From snacks to hoodies, power tools to lawn chairs, no other places like your local Farm and Home Supply. And we're in the middle of the Great Rivers Bank pregame. As we take a look at these teams, Effingham, St. Anthony, the people you need to watch for on these teams. Blake Verdine is one of the people you need to look for. He's had 15 in one game and 22 in the other, and then he's got a supporting cast around him. So that is the key player to watch over there. Everybody else had 6 points or under in that first contest. Now we'll take a look over on the other side, as I've lost my sheets for that too, Lisa. They're here someplace.
And I don't know, because I was not keeping score for you that time.
Yeah, you weren't keeping score.
I was the camera girl, but
You
I have
were?
been replaced by somebody better.
Okay, well, I don't have those sheets in front of me. All the papers I have, I don't have that one. So the players to watch on the, let's see, I'm going to say over on their Hammers is going to handle the ball quite a bit. You're going to need to watch, let's see, who on their team? Let's take a look at Oglesby. 5 Hammers, that's the main one. The other one out there will be Stokes, Gavin Stokes, the 7th grader. Those are 2 people you need to watch. They're high scorers and main cogs in that offense. So here's your starting lineups, brought to you by Farm and Home Supply. First for the visitors in this game, Effingham St. Anthony. Charlie Bierman, Liam McAllister, Blake Verdine, Braden Boudier, Charlie Haney. Those are your 5 starters for Effingham. Over for Oglesby, it'll be Eli Hammers, Diku Osini, Lane Bassett, Gavin Stokes, and Johnny Kamnikar. And so with that, we get ready to start this ball game. We had to start Spangled Banner in the 3rd place game. I don't know if they're going to do starting lineups here for this or not. And Tim, it looks like we're running just a few minutes behind schedule. Supposed to start at 7:30, weren't we? As we get ready and the clock goes down and ready to go. Lisa, you ready for another exciting ball game?
I am ready to take it on.
We couldn't have had a better first ball game in the fact of Burr Ridge and Waverly, and a Cinderella story in my opinion, as Burr Ridge ended up losing the ball game. And South County didn't lead till late. And we've got the mascot over there for Oglesby. Is that a bulldog over there? Washington, I'm trying to look to see what their mascot is as they get ready for this contest. Yep, they're going to do the starters here for St. Anthony. We'll give you some more information on these teams.
It will be number 4, Cordine, number 3 to 20, Verdine.
St. Anthony is the Bull Pups. They come in 26-2, and their school size enrollment's 89. So take a look on the other side of things. Oglesby Bulldogs. So we got the Bull Pups and the Bulldogs. You got a Bulldog down there, mascot. I'm going to say that's not a junior high student in that.
It's a big one if it is.
It is. Their enrollment's 90. They come into this contest 22-0. So undefeated, trying to keep their undefeated streak going on here. Out front, jumping center will be Stokes, and Stokes will match up against Verdine. And here we go, same officials we had in the last ball game. Getting ready to work this ball game.
We have got a crowd in the house.
And we got a student section on both sides of the gym. Ball tip is won by Oglesby. Down in the corner, ball stolen right away, turnover, and going coast to coast will be Verdine. They get the ball in. That's Stokes with the basketball. Stokes taller than anybody else on this court right now. And he gets it back over to Hammers. Hammers with the basketball. He's got Bierman on him. Stokes back with the basketball, drives, stops, kicks out. Three-pointer by Bassett gives him a 3-2 lead. 5:19 left here in the first quarter. So he gets it over to Bierman. Bierman back over to Verdine. Verdine splits it, free throw line, gives it out to Tingley. In the corner, backing around, gets it with Verdine. Back to left side to Bierman. Out in the corner to Haney. Back out on top to Bierman. To Haney. Down low. That'll be McAllister, and he feeds off to Verdine. Misses the shot. Rebound Stokes coming back the other direction. Stokes with the basketball. Dribbles. Gives it over to Bassett. Bassett back out front to Hammers. Hammers looking, that's Stokes. Gives out on the outside. That'll be Kamlikar for a long one. No good. Rebound is Verdine for St. Anthony. He puts it down in the corner to Bierman. Back out to Verdine. Resetting the offense. Looks like a 2-3 by Oglesby. Haney. Bierman back over to Verdine. Gets it over to Haney. Verdine. Verdine stops at the free throw line, shoots, no good. Rebound on the backside was Kamlikar. Hammers will bring the ball up for Oglesby. Brings the ball up, beats the press or pressure. That'll be Stokes for three, no good. Rebound underneath the basket by Kamlikar. That puts them up by 3, makes it a 5-2 ball game. Drive inside, that's Tingley. Tingley gives it back out. We're going to get it out to Verdine. Still in at 2-3. Right side to Tingley. Dribbles back toward the center, gives it over to Bierman. Bierman dribbles back out to Tingley. Tingley to Verdine. Back to Bierman. Tingley in the corner. He drives baseline, cut off. Gives a short shot. That was by McAllister, no good, and ends up still, even after the rebound, to St. Anthony. The foul is going to be called on number 5, Eli Hammers. That'll be his first foul, first team foul. Ball in the corner. Fed in the back. That's Bierman. Tingley. Tingley drives, stops, kicks it to Haney. Haney over to the left-hand side to McAllister and back around the hoop. It ends up in Haney's hands, and there is Bierman for 3. No good. Rebound. Kamlikar. Bassett with the basketball. About loses it. Finally gets it. Timeout. Timeout called by Oglesby. 30-second timeout. We'll be back. 5-2 Oglesby.
I like hard work. I mean, I kind of was raised that way. You really do make a difference. You're helping ship out food to feed people. Someone's got to do it, and I don't mind doing the hard work of it, you know. That gives me meaning, and I do go home rewarded. Every time I drop off a pallet, it's kind of corny, but I look back at it with a sense of pride. I'm like, yep, I built that, it looks awesome, and then I just drive away. I love it. When my life needed meaning, I chose Doc.
Go team,
Back
go.
with you on Central Illinois Sports. 2:29 left here in the first. It's Oglesby 5 and St. Anthony's 2. And St. Anthony's still crisp movement of the basketball like we saw Saturday, but haven't been able to execute. Hammers with the basketball. That'll be Bierman on him as he comes across. He got one across. That's not over and back. He's got to have 3 points, 2 of the 3 points over. And a travel. 2 feet in the basketball. Those are your 3 points. Once 2 of those get over, you're over the line. Verdine in the corner. Bierman gets it in. Back out from Haney. They get it out to the corner to Tingley. Tingley cross courts over to Bierman. Bierman dribbles, brings it back. Verdine. Verdine steps up. Haney. Back to Verdine. Bierman. In the corner, that's Tingley. Kicks it. McAllister back out. I don't know why that one's hard. That's a restaurant. Verdine for 3. No good. Stokes with the rebound. Ball taken away. Going to be a jump ball. And it will stay with St. Anthony on that. The inbound. Verdine gets it into Haney. Haney over to Bierman. Bierman back to Verdine. He drives, kicks it out. Around to Tingley. In the corner to McAllister. McAllister down inside. Nice move there. And pass by Verdine. And he misses the layup. Bassett gets it down. That's going to be Kamlikar 2. Ucini, he misses the shot, taken back away by Bierman. Bierman gets it to Verdine. Verdine in the corner to McAllister. Verdine. Haney now with the basketball. Ball moves so fast with these guys, sometimes you cannot do it all. Ball knocked away. Bassett ends up with it. He'll give it to Stokes. Down to 52 seconds. 5-2 ball game. Wow. Oglesby with the lead. They should be in no hurry. And no good on the 3 by Stokes. Rebound on the backside. Ucini couldn't get it. And that's going to be Verdine as we get down to 32 seconds. And he gets fouled. And the foul will go on. If that's on Hammer, that's his second foul.
And it was, and it is. And at the line, you will have Verdine. First time being at the line. First one's up, no good. And you're going to have a substitution. 23 is coming in, and 11 is coming out.
Rossini's coming out. Who'd you say 23 came in?
That's
Bloomquist.
correct. Thank you. Second one's up, no good.
Stokes with the rebound, and as Tim notes, Stokes is about 6 inches taller than the man guarding him. Bassett. Looking for somebody to throw it to. It's taken away by Bierman. Thrown back away. Turnover back the other direction as Bloomquist ended up with the basketball. Stokes has it now. He'll bring it back out front. Now he's going to drive into the middle. And what are they going to call here? Blocking foul. That's going to be on Verdine.
Be his first, team's first. Stokes at the line. First one's good, gets the second one here. And good.
Makes it a 7-2 ball game. 5-point lead for Oglesby. Three-pointer, that's at the buzzer by Tingley. No good after one period of play. It's Oglesby 7 and St. Anthony 2. We'll be back.
We do a procedure called a transcatheter aortic valve replacement, and we call it TAVR.
TAVR is state of the art. It wasn't really available worldwide until the early 2000s.
It's a minimally invasive procedure in order to replace the valve.
I'm number 1.
I was number 100. Years ago, they would have to do open heart surgery, and now they don't.
Had I not had it done, I would not be here today. I feel like I'm living on a bonus of blessings.
Make your dream kitchen and bath a reality with help from Pike County Lumber. We'll create a design to fit your lifestyle and your needs. Quartz countertops, quality onyx that offers dozens of colors. From start to finish, trust the knowledge and experience at Pike County Lumber.
You're getting thirsty, bold, refreshing. So good. I mean, dude.
Stephen, Lisa Surratt, Tim, and Jacob Holt back with you. 7th grade 2A championship game between Oglesby and Effingham St. Anthony. Oglesby with a 7-2 lead. Inbound. That'll be Hammers. Bierman on him. Kicks it down the corner to Stokes, and it's knocked away by Verdine. And it goes off of Stokes last, and it'll be St. Anthony basketball. Verdine will bring the ball up. Gives it to Bierman. Bierman over to Haney. Haney to McAllister, or Tingley. Verdine. Back around. Tingley. Kicks it back out to Bierman. Verdine. Skip pass to Tingley. Dribbles, he doesn't have anything. He gets it back out front to Bierman, double dribble. Brought the hand up, stopped it for just a shake.
Yep.
Bassett is back in the ball game, they're telling me, for Francine. Bassett will inbound. He gets it into Hammers. Hammers will bring it up again with Bierman on him. Corner to Stokes. And Stokes has McAllister on him. It does a good job of cutting him off the baseline. Bassett with the dribble. They'll get it back to Hammers. Hammers going to try to drive, pull up and shoot, and he gets fouled. And the foul should be on Bierman. Let's see who it's on.
And that is who got it. And at the line is Hammers. Be his first time at the line. No good.
I hate to tell the lady from Oglesby, you've got your flash on the camera. That's not really good for your shooter.
Takes the second one up, and that one went in.
Got a feeling that was Grandma over there. 2-3 defense by Oglesby. Verdine brings the ball up, left side to Tingley. Tingley gets a pick from McAllister, back over to Verdine. He's going to shoot the three, makes the three. That makes it an 8-5 ball game. 4:45 left here in the second. Hammers gives it over to Stokes. Stokes with the basketball. And they get it down low. That was to Bloomquist. He misses a shot, and that's going to be one of those 50-foot bad fouls Kevin talks about all the time.
Yep.
Who did that go on, Lisa? 23. Frustrated. Yep, the tie coming up here. 8-5, 4:30 left here in the second. Bierman gets a pick from Haney. Gives it over. That's Tingley. Tingley tries to feed down low. Out of the reach of McAllister, and Stokes ends up with the basketball. Stokes drives back down the lane, kicks it down low. That is into Bloomquist. He loses the basketball. Back the other way, Verdine. Left side, Bassett on him. Haney's going to shoot the three. It's good. Tie ball game, 8-8. Back the other way. Ball knocked out by Verdine. As Kamlikar couldn't get to the basketball.
Orsini's coming back in, and out will come Bloomquist.
As you can tell, there's quite the crowd here, folks. You can hear it in our microphones.
Hammers drives.
Hammers goes around the backside, stops, gives it out to Stokes on the top. Stokes drives in, stops, and travels. And I tell you what, McAllister's doing a pretty good job, and he's trying to get into Stokes' head there. He's clapping in his face because he turned the ball over. Mind games going on in a 7th grade basketball game. Verdine. Bierman gets a pick from Haney. Verdine kicks it in the corner. That's going to be Tingley. No good. Stokes with the rebound. McAllister picks him up. Like we said, there's a good 6 inches, if not more, as you can see on the camera, between McAllister and Stokes, and McAllister's going to get a foul.
Be his first.
I'm going to say he's probably their best defender, is why they've got him on there. Folks, if you haven't had enough basketball yet, you can tune in to the 8th grade state.
Nice
Ball blocked
block
by Verdine as a pass from Stokes. Verdine steps and goes to the bucket, no good. Rebound, Bierman, no good. Rebound, Orsini. He gets it out, gets it to Stokes. We'll head back the other direction as they missed a couple of shots there and an opportunity. Stokes for 3, makes it. Makes it an 11-8 ball game as Oglesby retakes the lead. Second lead change of the ball game. Verdine out front, still a 2-3 by Oglesby. They don't feel the need to give that up. Ball in the Tingley. Haney back out front to Bierman. Bierman over to Verdine. Cross skip to Haney. 3, no good. Rebound Stokes. He'll get it to Hammer. Hammer will bring the ball up, and Bierman will pick him up and be on him clear across the half line. Ball thrown down to the corner. Orsini, no penetrated, but did not shoot. Stokes. Tell them spread out. We're down to a 2-minute mark here. They're wanting to open things up. They'll give you the 3. They just don't want you to get inside. Hammer with the basketball, dribbling through people, lost control. Lucky still got the basketball. Bassett back out to Stokes. They'll reset the offense. Pick by Kamlikar. He goes the opposite direction. And that's going to be on Verdine. He wasn't ready for him to stop. And when Stokes reversed his field there, Verdine was in nowhere's land. Bassett will inbound. They get it out. That'll be Kamlikar. Back out to Hammers. Back to Stokes. Stokes going to drive in. Little floater, no good. Rebound comes off to Bierman. Bierman gets it, stops, sets up the offense, gives it to Verdine. Kicks it in the corner to Tingley. He drives, a little floater from him, no good. And rebound Kamlikar. That's Bassett. Bassett looks to hold it off to Hammers as they're double teaming up front. They get it to Stokes. He goes out of bounds, throws the ball away, and Tingley ends up with the basketball. They'll push it, kick it to the outside. Verdine with the floater, no good. Rebound Stokes, ball knocked out of his hands. Ends up in McAllister's hands, shoots a floater, no good. Rebound Stokes again. Bassett. Yeah, right now, there's a distinct height advantage going on. Tim pointed out in my headset for Oglesby. If you look at the people on the floor, Stokes, hammers, ball fed down low to Cam the car and ends up in Bassett's hands. He misses it, and it'll be Verdine. Verdine goes around, hammers, shoots the 2, makes the 2. Makes an 11-10 ball game. We're down to 1 point. That's halftime, folks. It flies by when you're having fun. Halftime is brought to you by Little Jess Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram. They're in Quincy at 3431 Main Street in Quincy. Look at them for your next car. And Lisa shouldn't have too much to do on her score sheet here as she finishes it up. And then we'll get into that Little Jess halftime program. And
I have it.
You have it, okay.
I do. On the visitor side of things, which would be St. Anthony's, they're coming in here with 10 points. 7 of them are by Verdines and 3 of them are by Haney's. They're 0 for 2 at the free throw line. They're 2 for 12 at 2 and 2 for 6 at 3. And on Oglesby's side of things, they have got 11. Their top scorer right now is Stokes with 5. 3 of them are by Bassett. 2 of them are by Kamakar, and the final one is by Hammers. They're 3 for 4 at free throw, 1 for 8 at 2, and 2 for 4 at 3.
All right, I think with on this in St. Anthony, let's talk about the keys to the second half. Tim, join in with us here. If St. Anthony's got to make those bunnies that they're going into, they're allowing Stokes to change up their whole shot, and they just need to do a little floater, put a little finesse into it. They're not doing that. They're moving the ball fairly well, but that'd be the one key that I think St. Anthony's needs to have to stay in this ball game.
Yeah, St. Anthony's letting Stokes. So I mean, 6'1", 6'2" as a 7th grader is kind of hard to, practice against whenever you don't have a guy that's that height. But you can't let one guy change your shot. Try and get him in the air, because he's been going in the air every time. Shot fake, go by him, and make those easy layups.
Yep. And then on the other side, Oglesby, I'm really surprised, been really patient down here with the basketball. They've got really everybody involved in their offense, and so far they're doing a good job. What would you say they need to do in the second half to pull a victory out here?
I think they need to stop making those dumb turnovers that they've had and stop making those fouls that they've had. I mean, I think that quarter they had 1 foul total, which is a lot better than their first quarter where they had 2 fouls and they were both on hammers. So keeping hammers out of foul trouble will help them win this game, and also limiting their turnovers and overall fouls.
And I think the other thing was Stokes underneath for St. Anthony, you got to take the ball to him. Keep the ball back to where he can't block it, and he's got to go through you to get to the ball. I'm always a big fan on big men of taking the game right to him and seeing if I can get the foul. If I can start getting fouls, then guess what? I'm going to pick at it just like a scab. You're just going to pick at it until the official doesn't call it anymore.
Yeah, and even on the other side, Stokes needs to they need to realize that every time they've doubled Stokes, he's had to give the ball up and someone else had to score, and not much of that has happened basically all year. I've looked at out of these 3 games we watch him with. Stokes is their main guy, and they're trying to get him the ball, and having two guys on him helps St. Anthony kind of match up with him, because they have nobody over probably 5'8" on their squad, and Stokes is at least 6'1", I'd say.
Okay. With that, that's our keys to the second half. We're going to take an extended break here. You're listening to Central Illinois Sports in the IESA 7th grade 2A championship game, where it's Oglesby 11 and Effingham St. Anthony 10. We'll be back.
Here at Little Jess, we value hard work, dedication, integrity, and leadership. We have a respect for heritage and tradition and believe in the pursuit of building legacies, breaking records, and putting forth award-winning results. That's why supporting schools and local teams is one of our favorite and most exciting parts of our business. For over 7 decades, we strive daily to use those same values as a foundation to meet our community's automotive needs and support our future generations. Little Jess Motors, serving our community since 1969.
Here in Pittsfield, we're focused on maintaining a healthy, diverse economic base to increase opportunities for our residents. Economic factors greatly affect a community's overall potential, and we strive to continue our prosperous culture. The availability of both commercial and industrial employment centers And new lucrative entrepreneurship opportunities are major assets for growth and development here in Pittsfield. In addition to providing employment and income to people, Pittsfield also boasts several tax incentive districts to further facilitate economic growth. Examples of growth and success can be seen throughout Pittsfield. Pittsfield is located within Pike County and widely known for the abundance of white-tailed deer, and is also home to companies that have capitalized from the region's natural resources. Located over on Madison Street, Whitetail Properties is a major local and international employer that truly embodies the local and economic spirit of Pittsfield. State-of-the-art communications and telecommuting are available here. Be sure to catch their televised series throughout the week on the Sportsman Channel. Come grow and be a part of something great in Pittsfield, Illinois.
Griffin Signs and Time at 122 South 9th Street in Quincy is a full-service sign company that can complete any project, from fully wrapping your entire fleet of vehicles, digital signs, storefronts, to creating small banners and signs. The right and professional signage is the difference of getting the job, heading folks in the correct direction to find you, or creating a brand recognition for potential customers. Put the right signs in your customer's mind with Griffin Signs and Time. Call 217-228-7470.
Are you short on time or budget, but your family is hungry? It's time for the Maya Authentic Mexican Restaurant in Pittsfield. Try the Maya Special, a crowd favorite. Delicious grilled fajitas, steaks, nachos Mexicano, salads in a tortilla bowl, the tastiest salsa and cheese sauce around, and the fastest service anywhere. You can afford it. It's the Maya Mexican Restaurant on Washington Street. Call ahead with your order and you can pick it up in the drive-thru, 217-285-4526. The Maya Restaurant in Pittsfield.
Since 1921, Farmers State Bank of Camp Point has been a vital part of our community's history. We are proud of our growth, our community leadership, and our success, which is only possible because of all those who shared this journey with us. We are grateful to the generations of loyal customers, families, businesses, employees, officers, and directors who have shaped not only our story, but our entire communities. Thank you. We look forward to serving you and your future generations for the next 100 years. Farmers State Bank and Camp Point. Together, we are a strong, united community.
For nearly 40 years, the Niebuhr Funeral Home has been serving our area with professionalism and compassion. This is our business, our hometown. You can be assured we take great personal pride in serving your family in your time of loss. We're locally owned. We're your friends and neighbors. We care about you and your family. Niebuhr Funeral Home, with locations in Pittsfield and Barry, serving our community with compassion and respect.
One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You've heard that phrase many times, and Rod Prentice in Pittsfield, your State Farm agent, is the guy you can count on to be your friend and neighbor in the insurance business. He has a complete line of insurance available for you from State Farm Insurance. You can reach him at 217-285-6930. Our family trusts Rod Prentice with all of our insurance needs. Stop by their office on Washington Street and see the girls. And Rod Prentice, your State Farm agent, 217-285-6930.
Back with you on Central Illinois Sports in the IESA 7th grade 2A state championship game. It is Oglesby 11 and Effingham St. Anthony 10. We've got the Bulldogs and the Bull Pups in this contest. The Bulldogs actually brought a full-size Bulldog mascot over on the other side. Lisa, it's kind of cool. I would say that's an adult. Yeah. And the Oglesby student section decided to go with the construction type of attire where they've got the hard hats on and the colored vest on like they're construction workers. And then I'm looking over at the St. Anthony squad, and it looks like it's a flag night display. I don't know if Jacob can pan the camera and show both, zoom in on both of those student sections. to show what's going on here in the atmosphere that happens here in this contest. Yep, and then the other end for St. Anthony. There you go. That's a good picture. How about at the other end there, Jacob? As he swings it back around, not to make you motion sick, but as you can tell, student sections are full here. And I'm impressed with that, folks. We need to get more of that back in. Yes, people like Central Illinois Sports and us are broadcasting the ball games, but we always emphasize on our Brown County Hornet broadcast, rather than putting your seat in the house, unless you're an older person, live far away or whatever, put your butt in the seat. And that's what I'd suggest. There's nothing more pure than junior high, high school basketball, and high school sports, junior high sports. These kids are giving everything out there, and they deserve the support. No, not even if they're not state championship material. Second half is going to be St. Anthony basketball. Verdine with the basketball. He gets it back out front with the dribble. Going to be still a 2-3. I mean, you're having success with a 2-3 defense, holding the team to 10 points. Left side, Bierman. Bierman in the corner to McAllister. McAllister back out to Bierman. He gives it over to Verdine, knocked away by Hammers. He picks the ball up, going to try to go all the way. Nice job by McAllister to tie up the ball, and they're going to say jump basketball. On the exchange, it will be Oglesby basketball. Bassett will inbound for Oglesby. Oglesby inbounds, and he stepped on the line. What have we seen that 6 times? Oh, called the foul on Stokes. He pushed off. Okay. We're talking, coach is saying, yeah, I understand that, but somebody grabbed his jersey at the same, right before that. Verdine. Haney back out to Bierman. Bierman to Verdine. Kicks it across to Haney, back out to Bierman. Bierman goes in, kicks it out to Verdine. Verdine backside to Haney in the corner. That's going to be Tingley. Tingley puts it under the basket to McAllister. He can't make it. And a rebound goes to Kamnikar. Hammers with the basketball. And that should have been a foul right there. I'm sorry. He hit him in the face, essentially. Kamnikar in the corner, won't shoot the ball. Bassett. And a ball picked off by Verdine. Verdine takes it all the way to bucket. No foul called and doesn't make the layup. Bassett with the rebound. Back with Stokes the other direction. McAllister on Stokes. Stokes drives the bucket, puts it up, and that makes it a 13-10 ball game. Verdine back the other way. Verdine, Bierman. Haney back over to Bierman. Back to Verdine. Crossover to Haney. Three-pointer from Haney. It's good. That ties the ball game back up. 13-13. 4 minutes. His second three of the ball game, Lisa's saying. Yeah. Hammers gets it over to Stokes. Stokes. Back out to Hammers. They'll set up their offense. Bierman trying his best to just dog him. And knocks the ball away. Bierman gets the steal. Kicks it up to Verdine. Verdine with the basketball. Floater, no good. Rebound Stokes. Back to Bassett. Still with pressure. Back to Stokes. They double team him. He kicks it over to Bassett to get the ball across. In the corner to Orsini. Stepped on the out of bounds line.
Second time they've been tied. They were tied at 8-8, now 13-13.
Verdine brings the ball across, left hand, or right hand side to Tingley. And that's going to be a foul on Hammers.
Nope, it's going to be on Haney.
Oh, okay, that's why Hammers was happy about that.
Yep.
They get it into Stokes. Stokes will bring it up against McAllister. I'd say it's closer to a foot. that McAllister gives up on Stokes. Bassett gives it to Orsini. Bassett gets down to Stokes low, off the glass, and good. He does make that look easy. Ball down low, ball stolen, picked off by Bassett, and St. Anthony loses an opportunity there, and they're going to call a foul on McAllister. He's got to watch bouncing the ball like that. They'll listen to the coaches, but they probably won't put up with that from the players very much. Ball knocked away. It ends up in Bierman's hands. Bierman brings it down, gives it to McAllister. McAllister back out to Bierman to Haney, back out to Bierman. He drives in, kicks out to Haney. Back to Bierman. Over to Verdine for three, no good, and the ball goes off of Tingley as he just was past the ball just a little bit. Timeout. Oglesby. They're up. Oglesby's up 15-13. We'll be back.
The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville with locations in Griggsville, Mount Sterling, and Pittsfield. Maybe you ask, why choose Farmers National Bank of Griggsville? The answer is simple. Local people, local decisions, and local commitment with local investments. We have many products and services to meet your needs. We invite you to find out more about us. Go to fmbgriggsville.com and explore all the services we offer. Visit any of our 3 friendly locations in Mount Sterling, Griggsville, and Pittsfield today. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, local people helping local people, member FDIC.
Stotzi Automotive and Tire, located at 201 Adams Street in Camp Point, Illinois, is your local automotive repair shop. Whether you need an oil change, brake job, alignment, engine repair, or new tires, Stotzi Automotive is here with honest and competitive pricing. Call Reagan and his team today to schedule your appointment. 217-740-5010. That's 217-740-5010 for Stotzi Automotive and Tire.
Back with you on Central Illinois Sports in the IESA Class 2A 7th grade championship. It is Oglesby 15 and Effingham St. Anthony 3 with 2:17 left here in the third. Stokes with the basketball. Comes up, he's 3 timed. Ossini, Bassett. Bassett has Tingley knock the ball away. He gets double teamed. Ossini back out to Stokes. Set pick by Ossini. Stokes back out in front. Bierman knocks the ball away and pulls it back in. It's not that St. Anthony hasn't had the opportunities to have the lead in this ball game for an extended period of time. I just haven't been able to take care of it. Verdine drives on Cam the Cart, kicks it out to Tingley, and a foul going to be called on Stokes as his momentum took him into him. There's no block there. His body got him.
2 there for him.
Remember what I said at halftime, Tim? I'd take the ball to him.
Tingley's at the line. His first time of being there. Makes it good, all net. Making it a 14-15.
Bloomquist comes back in for Ossini.
Opportunity to tie the game up for the 3rd time. Puts it up, and no good. Towed the line. Lines have been causing problems.
Yeah. Whether it's the out-of-bounds line or the free throw line.
Yep, we've seen both of those called at least 2 or 3 times.
Stokes will inbound to Hammers. Hammers stops, gives it back to Stokes. Stokes gets it across finally. With McAllister staying right there with him. Stokes looking at the coach for the play. Steps back. That should be 2. That's a 2-pointer, they called it, Lisa.
He only semi-messed up my score.
17-14, 3-point lead for Oglesby. Verdine back out front. He'll give it over to Bierman. Bierman brings it back to middle, gives it to Tingley. Tingley down to Haney in the corner, back to Tingley, stops, kicks it to Haney for 3, no good. Rebound is to Bloomquist. Stokes with the basketball. He'll get across the half line. They're dogging him with at least 2 people most of the time. Verdine and the ball's going to go over and back. Just let it go. Nope.
Tipped.
Kicks it back out. That's Bierman. Goes into the middle. Shoots a 2. That's good. Makes it a 17-16 ball game down to 23 seconds. They get it at Kamnikar. Stokes drives the bucket and up and off the glass. No good. Rebound. McAllister back the other direction. He'll give it to Verdine. Down to 6 seconds. They got to get something going here. Verdine for 3. Makes the 3. Puts them up 19-17. And folks, if you can't hear the crowd, what a crowd here for both sides tonight as we go into the fourth quarter. It'll be Effingham St. Anthony 19, Oglesby 17. We'll be back.
From bag to field to bin, Prairieland FS is your home for quality seed. We treat it right here at one of our local facilities, deliver it right to your farm, and then provide the propane to fuel your bins. Have confidence in what you're putting in your engine with our energy specialist. They're focused on maximizing power, fuel efficiency, and engine protection to keep you going. We're neighbors serving neighbors. Prairieland FS, your leading supplier of choice.
United Community Bank has been serving our community in banking since 1973 and is a proud member of the Pittsfield Strong United community. UCB brings you the latest banking technology, security, and convenience you expect, delivered with friendly local service you deserve from your community bank. UCB invites you to stop in for a visit at number 1 Professional Plaza in Pittsfield, or you can find them online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank, the leader of community banking, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Sign up for a Saki Rewards debit card.
Back with you on Central Illinois Sports and the 7th grade 2A championship game. It'll be St. Anthony's ball to start this, Tim, is what you're trying to tell me? I don't always understand sign language. Ask Lisa. I don't understand female language either. I just don't understand a lot. But
no,
I understand that was last second shot put St. Anthony's up by 2 with the 3-pointer there. And no, that's a third lead change of the game. Isn't it, Lisa?
Yeah.
Yeah, third lead change of the game. We've been tied at least twice.
They've been tied twice, 8 and 13-13. And yep. I don't know, did they get a 15-15 tie? I don't think so.
And so
it is loud and proud here, guys.
Everybody's on their feet. I may have to stand up to broadcast.
On your feet. Oh, I won't.
Verdine with the basketball. Hammers on him. Gives it over to Tingley. Tingley with the dribble. Haney. Back over to Verdine. Verdine on the left side looking for somebody. Finally found McAllister. Bierman. Back to Haney. In the left side to Tingley. Kicks it out to McAllister. McAllister back to Bierman. Haney back out to Verdine. And I tell you what, if I'm St. Anthony, I'm not in any hurry. I'm taking good choices here, making good, crisp passes. Bierman. Haney.
Open under the basket.
Bierman. McAllister. McAllister in the corner to Verdine. He spins, goes baseline, doesn't have anything. He's got to spin it back the other way. Kicks it back out the front to Haney. Over to Bierman. McAllister, and that's going to be a foul on Hammers. That'll be about his third foul.
That will be Hammers' third. Timeout by St. Anthony.
Called.
Full.
And I think Hammers had a little discussion with the official. 19-17, 4:47 left here in the fourth. We'll be back.
It's time to be thinking about tax planning. You can count on Illinois FBFM for accounting, consulting, and tax preparation for farmers and businesses in Pike, Brown, and Adams counties. Call 217-593-7233. That's 593-7233. Illinois FBFM can take care of your farm accounting needs. Get your accounts in order for this tax season. Contact Jesse Schumann and Emily Matthews at Illinois FBFM in Camp Point, working for you.
Best Systems Insulators offer insulation for homes and commercial buildings throughout central Illinois and the surrounding areas. We take great care to ensure that the insulation products we use are the best fit for our clients and their project. We understand that different buildings have different needs and that each of our clients has a unique set of goals. Let us work with you to find the best solution for your next project. Call Best Systems Insulators at 217-285-6005. That's 285-6005. Or visit them online at GoBestSystems.com.
4:47 left here in the 7th grade 2A state championship ball game. And it is St. Anthony 19 and Oglesby 17. Ball loaded by Bierman, gets it into Verdine. Verdine to Tingley. Tingley kicks it out. They get it back to Bierman. Verdine low, goes up, gets everybody up. Nice draw of a foul there. Gave the head fake, and Stokes went up too quick. And that's going to be on 24. Gavin Stokes, and that'd be 3 on him. Verdine.
Important time, not made. Verdine takes it up and gets the second one.
Stokes will inbound. Full court pressure by St. Anthony's. They're up by 3. Stokes with the basketball. Everybody will back up. McAllister still has him man-to-man. Double teamed. I don't know. You can't call it a man-to-man because when he's got the basketball, he's got 2 and 3 people on him. Back out front, that's Franson in the ball game. He hasn't got much playing time here in this tournament. Stokes. Dogged. He's got the basketball, floats it down low. Cam the car for 2 points. That'll make it a 2019 ball game. 3:50 left here in the 4th quarter. 1 point lead by St. Anthony. They give it to Tingley. Tingley back out to Verdine. Verdine to Bierman. Ball knocked away and picked up by Franson. And timeout called by Oglesby. And it'll be a full timeout. 3:36 left, 20-19. St. Anthony with a lead.
I have to speak to you about something that is concerning me. Heard you and your mother talking about this Arlo fella.
You're dating someone?
Yeah.
Dad, Arlo's the name of the new security cameras that we got from our service provider. Arlo's not a boy. Oh, boy.
Ah, not a boy. Apparently, we just learned that it's a camera named after a boy. Why don't you name it Peter?
Cedar Lake Campground has been owned and operated by the Kramberg family for over 50 years. Located off of Highway 24 between Coatesburg and Camp Point, Cedar Lake Campground is a quiet family campground that you're sure to enjoy. With 60 RV spots with water and electric and our 5-acre lake, it's a perfect spot for a weekend spent fishing, spending time with family, and enjoying the great outdoors. Find out more about Cedar Lake Campground on Facebook or call 217-455-4602.
Back with you on Central Illinois Sports. We got a barn burner here, folks. Their second one of the night. Waverly won the 3rd place game, coming from behind late in the ball game. We've had a close ball game all the way through here between Oglesby and St. Anthony's. It'll be Oglesby basketball. They are down by 1. Hammers with the basketball. They try to cut him off up court. Get it to Bassett. Bassett gets it across. Cam the car gets it to Stokes. A pass too high for even Stokes to get to. And a turnover.
Franson's coming in, and out will come Bassett for Oglesby.
Yeah, it'll be Tingley inbounding. He'll get it in to Verdine. Verdine, and Hammers falls on top of him. Going to be a foul. Yep, he fell on top of him. That was a mistake.
So that's going to be Hammers' 4th, if that's what they call it. Okay. Timeout was called before the foul.
Okay. And here, Lucky, the coach here, let's keep it here a second because it's a 30-second timeout. the Oglesby coach is mad that the timeout was called, but I think the opposing official over there, Tim or Lisa or whoever chime in here, I think the opposite side official was ready to call a foul because Hammers fell on top of the guy.
Yeah, he was. I mean, he had a foul called, and then this official came running over and said that he had a timeout, and this coach was complaining about it, but I'm honestly happy about it because your second best player doesn't get his fourth foul with 3 minutes left.
Yeah, I mean, that's how intense, folks, this is. If you can't
well, the
tell.
thing is, you can't hear. They can't hear each other. What's going on out there? And I honestly was looking at the far cross official, not the one here. So he may have got the timeout called here while we were centralized on the other
but
side.
The Oglesby coach was complaining that the timeout got called, and he was fortunate that timeout got called. I don't think he saw it that way, but from our standpoint, that's what I saw, and it's going to be St. Anthony basketball. 3:18 left here. Verdine to Bierman, back to Verdine. 1 point lead for St. Anthony. And let's see, I'm looking team fouls. Going to have to get a couple of team fouls here before long. They kick it back. Verdine with the floater, no good. Rebound Stokes. Chance for Oglesby to get back in this ball game. They're down by 1. Full court pressure. Timeout by Oglesby. 30-second timeout. It'll be 20-19. St. Anthony up. 2:50 left here in the fourth.
The caring and experienced professionals at Hamilton Funeral Homes are here to support you through this difficult time. We offer a range of personalized services to suit your family's wishes and requirements. You can count on us to help you plan a personal, lasting tribute to your loved one, and we'll carefully guide you through the many decisions that must be made during this challenging time. You're welcome to call us at any time of the day, any day of the week. Visit our funeral home in person or on the web at hamiltonfuneralhome.com. Call 217-593-6517.
Well, folks, here's the scenario. Central Illinois Sports here with the IESA 7th grade 2A state. We've got a 1-point ball game here between Oglesby and Effingham St. Anthony. St. Anthony leads 20-19. We've had a couple of lead changes in this ball game is all. And it's been a tooth and nail. Cam the car gets the ball on the inbound from Stokes. He stands there with it. They're going to get a 5 count at least right here. I'm going to suggest a 10. And the ball stolen.
He got the timeout called.
He got the timeout called on this side. And so timeout, full timeout will be called by Oglesby. We'll be back after these messages.
Damon Plumbing, serving all of Pike County and the surrounding area with quality residential and commercial plumbing services. Damon Plumbing offers septic installation, drain cleaning, new water lines, remodel work for your home, or if you're planning a new build, make sure you include the Damon boys. To get it right the first time, no job too big. Have you seen Braden and Doug? Or too small? Sorry, Corby, couldn't resist. Call Braden at 217-491-5415 or Doug at 217-617-2318. Damon Plumbing, recommended by our family for your family. Camp Point Central Sports are proud to have Dear Wester Grain as a sponsor of this broadcast. Dear Wester Grain, there for you for all your grain and feed needs. Why don't you give them a call and check out all the locations of Dear Wester Grain? With locations in Golden, Paloma, Mount Sterling, Clayton, La Prairie, Liberty, Industry, Carthage, and Blandonsville. For more information, call Dear Wester Grain Services 696-4461. That's 696-4461 or on the web at dearwestergrain.com.
Back with you. Stokes brings the ball up or gets the ball up. He gives it to Bassett. Bassett, they missed an opportunity to tie him up there to get in and cam the car, and a foul's going to be called on Bierman. That pass is not made, guys. If McAllister stays low on that and gets it tied up, because he wouldn't have been able to make that pass.
And at the line, you have Kamakar.
Cam the car and Bierman with the foul.
No good. Boy, that bounced all around the rim without falling in. It is one loud gym.
Yeah, and we've got pretty good headsets on.
Second one's up and good.
Ties the ball game up again, 20-20. 2:19 left here in the fourth quarter. Verdine with the basketball. Oglesby has stayed with that 2-3 the whole ball game. He's wanting the crowd. Hammer's trying to get the crowd into the ball game. They're just going to sit out there until Oglesby wants to come pick them up. Hey, Tim, I've got a prediction. Team with the highest score is going to win.
I'm thinking that's a possibility. And it ain't Tim.
Bierman gets it down to Tingley. Tingley out to Bierman at the free throw line. No good. Rebound, fought for, ends up in Hammer's hands. He's going to go coast to coast. Up, no good. Stokes with the rebound. Back out front, Stokes with McAllister, who's been dogging him all night. They're getting ready. Bloomquist getting ready to come back in the ball game. Stokes drives, and he traveled. Yeah, he got lost his own footing before. Stokes is a little slow getting up. Timeout called. St. Anthony's 1:14 left. It is 20-20. We'll be back.
Tire.
Welcome to Douglas Automotive and Tire, your expert truck and car repair center in Pittsfield, Illinois. We provide full service from oil changes to new tires and everything in between. Contact us today to schedule service. We're located at 303 West Jefferson Street in Pittsfield, Illinois. Call 217-922-0064. That's 217-922-0064. Britton and the gang know cars, and if you need repairs, call Douglas Automotive today for all your repairs.
Back with you on Central Illinois Sports in the state championship game here in 7th grade 2A. We've got intensity, folks. If you can't hear the crowd and the microphones, student section's going nuts, fans going nuts. I'm going nuts here. It's 20-20.
You are
What
nuts.
a ball game. 2 timeouts left for St. Anthony's and none for Oglesby, as they've kind of wasted a couple of timeouts on some things. And so that may come back to be the difference here with 1 minute and 14 seconds left. And it'll be St. Anthony basketball with a tie ball game here. Let's see, St. Anthony's content taking their time. Tim, I'm not so sure that I wouldn't take my time with the ball, take a chance on a last second shot.
Yeah, I mean, Oglesby let him waste the time last time, so maybe we'll just do the same thing that they're doing right now.
Verdine to Tingley. Back to Verdine. Over to Bierman. They're content. He's not coming close. Coach is telling him we're down to 52 seconds.
Just don't make a silly mistake.
Verdine. Got nobody over on Tingley. Trying to draw a foul. That's what they're trying to do. Timeout called, St. Anthony. With that, 38.2 seconds, 20-20. We're going to keep it here. It's a 30-second timeout. All right, let's hear from Tim. What are you doing if you're St. Anthony right now?
If I'm St. Anthony, I'm wasting about 20 seconds, getting it down to 10, trying to get a shot to where I know that I can make it. I'm going to design a play to get Verdine the ball, and I'm going to give him the ball and let him do what he's done all tournament.
All right, Jacob, real quick, your mic's on. What are you doing if you're Oglesby?
Well, I'm probably getting the ball to, what's 24's name?
Stokes?
Tingley.
Stokes. I'm probably getting the ball to Stokes, getting him down low and getting him an easy layup because he's
look at the fouls
6
here.
inches taller than everybody else. So
Oglesby's got to foul. They don't have a choice here, but they can't foul and have it be a shooting foul. All right, Parts hurt from. Now we're ready to go. Ball clear in the backcourt to Verdine. It'll take every bit of 5-6 seconds. We're going to be down to the 30-second mark here. They get it to Haney. Haney over to Tingley. Tingley with the basketball, kicks it in to McAllister. To Bierman. In the corner, that's Verdine. Back out on top to Bierman as we get down to 14 seconds. And timeout. Last timeout of this ball game called by St. Anthony. Full timeout with that, 11 seconds, 20-20 tie. We'll be back.
Pressure's on You would like to wish all the area teams the best of luck this year. If you're looking to get your team shirts or just looking for spirit wear for yourself, remember Pressure's on You. We have over 1,400 square foot of retail space in our shop. Stop by and see us and check out our offerings. Business lets us help you promote your brand. Decoration methods we offer include screen printing, embroidery, and laser engraving. Thank you to everyone in our community for the support over the last 16 years. Thank you for supporting local. Pressure's on You, 506 West Wood, Camp Point, Illinois.
Back with you on Central Illinois Sports. We're kind of taking Verdine's got a couple of threes, and so does Haney have a three. You're going to put it in Verdine or Haney's hands in this ball game, or you're going to drive and hope you get a foul.
I think that they might try and give it out to Haney, and then if somebody's open on the outside, they'll give it to him. But I think Haney will be the one who takes the shot here. Either Haney, Verdine, or they'll give it to McAllister on the inside for a little floater.
All right, everybody standing up. I got to stand up to broadcast this game at this point because I can't see. And so inbound to Verdine. Gets it over to Bierman. Down to 6 seconds. Verdine drives in, shoots, ball's blocked. Stokes, ball's on the floor, scrum,
and we
jump
have
ball.
an overtime.
Overtime, folks, in the state 2A 7th grade basketball game. At the end of regulation, it's 20-20. We're going to take a station break. While they take a break, we'll be back after these messages.
Game Masters is your headquarters for all your hunting gear. We have more than just camo hunting attire. Come check out our casual lines of Sitka, Under Armour, North Face, Columbia, Drake, and more. Pursue your prey with these off-road Quiet Cat bikes from Game Masters. Easy to transport and perfect for your next hunting adventure. Game Masters, we're passionate about the outdoors.
Kate Marable, real estate broker with Hometown Real Estate, would like to say good luck to all area teams and hopes everyone has a successful and healthy season. When you're in the market for a new home or would like to sell your home, be sure to call Kate Marable. Kate is a lifelong resident of the area and has experience in first-time home buyers, FHA, USDA, and VA loans. Call Kate Marable at 217-370-9809. That's 370-9809 for Kate Marable and Hometown Real Estate.
Back with you on Central Illinois Sports. This is what games are made of right here. Overtime 20-20 in the 7th grade 2A state championship ball game. Tim didn't like my prediction. I'm saying it's going to be double overtime. Controlled and by St. Anthony's. Verdine with the basketball. Bierman gets a pick. They get over to Verdine. He drives baseline. A little shot. No good. Rebound Cam Car. He gets it out to Bassett. Bassett almost loses the basketball. Cam Car. They get it across to Stokes. Stokes trying to drive in. He's got three people on Bassett for a three. No good. Ball ends up in Tingley's hands. He's bringing it hard down the left-hand side. He's going to bring it back out to Verdine. Down to 2:20. Tingley baseline. Ball. Ucini knocks that ball away and grabs it. Bassett with the basketball. Throws it down. Cam Car. Gives it back out to Hammer. Hammer with the dribble. Bierman on him, picked by Stokes. Tries to go low. Ball almost blocked by Bierman. Ends up back in Hammer's hands. Down to 1:45 here. Hammer spins, stops his dribble, and gets in the corner to Hammers. Hammers with the basketball. Goes up, partially blocked by Verdine. Haney gets the ball back over to Verdine. He's cleared back down to St. Anthony into the gym. Bierman, Tingley. Minute and 20 seconds left. Still 20-20 tie. Bierman. Overtime comes down to who wants it the most. Verdine, Bierman, cross court over to Tingley. Back out to Verdine. He drives in. Floater up and no good. Rebound. Knocked away. Stokes ends up with it. And it's going to be shot by Hammer. No good. Hammer tries to steal the ball. And they're going to call a foul on Hammer. Hammer can't believe that the foul was called, but everybody was out of control there. That's just no timeouts. One foul, down to 45 seconds. Again, I hold to my prediction, guys.
It may hold true.
They're going to try this again because they don't want to give Oglesby a chance to score. Bierman back out to
and Hammer
Verdine.
knows he's got to watch
back
it
and
because
forth.
he don't want to foul.
Yeah, that's 4 fouls on Hammers. Verdine down to 15 seconds. Bierman, Verdine. Timeout. I guess they get timeouts.
They do get, I think they get
one timeout.
One timeout. I looked that up too, but I can't remember.
All right, with that 30-second timeout, we'll be back with 9.8 seconds.
At Farmers State Bank, we believe in community, teamwork, and success. We're thrilled to announce that we've been named the best place to work in Illinois and the best community bank in America this year. Join us on this winning team where your dreams take center court at Farmers State Bank. We're a team. Discover the difference. The best place to bank, the best place to work. Because when our community wins, we all win. Where community, excellence, and opportunity come together. Farmers State Bank. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Back with you on Central Illinois Sports. 9.8 seconds. 20-20. Overtime periods each. 2 team timeouts. Okay. 9.8 seconds. All right,
I can't
Jacob.
swear, I didn't say E, so it might not. That could be, who knows who gets that.
Let's vote. Last shot. Jacob, really quick, who's taking this last shot?
Verdine.
Okay, Tim, who's taking this last shot?
I'm going to go with McAllister.
Lisa, who's taking the shot?
I hadn't thought about it. McAllister.
Haney is my pick. Inbound's going to be Tingley. De Verdine. Down to 8. 6, 5. From the corner. Nope, Tingley brings it back out. Last second, no good. We're going into, what did Steve say?
Double overtime.
Double overtime. We'll be back after these messages. Nobody scored.
Yeah, I'm at Farm and Home for essentials.
Did you find everything you need?
No, apparently not. Thank you.
That's what I'm talking about.
No other place has it all like Farm and Home Supply.
Every day, banks touch every corner of our lives. They support us when we turn life's goals into accomplishments. Goals like opening a small business, buying a home, planting a crop, having a baby. From your first car to life after retirement, Central State Bank is there for all of your life's milestones. CSB is central to your banking needs. Visit us in Clayton, Kinderhook, Pittsfield, Pleasant Hill, and Quincy, or at csb123.com. Central State Bank wishes all of the teams well on the hardwood this week.
Back with us, double overtime, 20-20 scored. No team scored in that overtime. Going to be a jump again between Stokes and Verdine. Stokes wins the tip, gets back to Hammers. Key thing here, Hammers has 4 fouls. Takes it down the right side, gives it to Stokes. Stokes with the basketball, turns and shoots. No good. Rebound, Verdine. He kicks it up to McAllister. Up and off the glass and good. 2-point lead, 22-20. Back down to Cam McCarr for Oglesby. Hammers with the basketball. Now they want no fouls if you're St. Anthony. Going to the hoop, that was Hammers. He missed that. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Oglesby basketball.
And that's actually McAllister's first points the whole game.
Wow. Branson in for the inbound. They get it back out front to Hammers. Hammers with the basketball. Bierman on him. Do not foul. Timeout called.
Nope.
Oh,
Foul.
4. Bierman's going to get a foul.
Be his third.
Yeah, I guess I kept the fouls. Well, I don't know. Yeah, I think
Yep,
so.
they have.
Orsini, double team, given to Cam McCarr. He shoots, no good. Verdine with the dribble. They're going to dribble this thing out, folks. They're not going to get in any hurry about scoring here. Back to Haney. To
McAllister
Verdine.
says, I'm open.
Bierman, Verdine, Haney, and a foul by Franson. Still going to be ball out. Minute 49 left, just 2-point ball game. St. Anthony back with the lead. And into the ball game comes Bassett. Orsini comes out. The inbound. Tingley throws in the backcourt to Verdine. Verdine brings it across. Kicks it over to Bierman. Bierman. They're trying to light foul, folks. If you're trying to foul, foul. Tingley. Drive by Verdine. He kicks it out to the corner to Haney. Back out front to Bierman and around. We're down to under a minute and 30. McAllister. And a foul by Franson, I think.
That's what I would say. Yep. 10 white.
Going to shoot 2 because that was the last foul was the 4th foul. That was the 5th foul.
Put McAllister at the line.
He can make it a 2-possession ball game if he makes both of them. First one is up.
And nailed it.
Next one is up.
Second one's up and good.
2-possession ball game. Stokes with the basketball. They can make a 3, but they still need another basket. Don't foul him.
No good.
Rebound, Cam McCarr gets it out. That's going to be Hammers for 3. He makes it. Makes it a 1-point ball game with a minute and 10 seconds left. They're going to dribble this thing out if they can. Back out. Bierman. Back over to Tingley. Tingley will take it down, bring it back out. They'll bring it to Verdine. Down to 52 seconds. Bierman, Verdine. Back over to Tingley. Kicks it back out to Verdine. Bierman. Verdine. Down to 33 seconds. Back out Tingley and a foul by Bassett.
And they're trying for a timeout.
Timeout called. They're going to let Tingley think about it. 31 seconds left here. Even if Tingley makes both of these free throws, it'll make it a 3-point ball game. If he makes any, doesn't make one, he makes one or none, you're given the opportunity with 31 seconds left for Oglesby to win this ball game. Tim, any thoughts on your side?
Well, I'm thinking here, if you're Oglesby, you called timeout to try and ice the shooter. So if you miss the first one, you're feeling pretty good. If he makes the first one, you honestly, if he's going to make any, you want him to make the second one so you can get time, if you have to set up a play and be able to get down the court and do something. But if he misses both, I think you need to get going and get Stokes the ball and let him go to the basket, make sure he doesn't run over anybody, and then him look for somebody that is open, because they're St. Anthony's triple, double, quadruple team, maybe putting the whole team on him every single time down the floor. And
yeah, because honestly, the rest of the team has not shown that they can even shoot a short layup.
Yeah, and I think Hammers was the last person to score for their team, and that was like one of the first time I've seen one of his teammates score in a while.
Hammers had only scored one prior to this.
Got 1 and 1 timeouts left each, is what the official just said. Tingley, opportunity. He can't put this game out of reach, but he can make it hard. Left-hander steps.
Nailed the first one.
How many times you said free throws are the name of the ball game, Lisa?
We have every single piece to the game.
3-point ball game.
One.
Stokes will inbound.
Timeout.
Oh, player to come in.
Oh, okay.
Frank. Branson goes out. Ossini comes in.
31 seconds left. 3-point game.
Cam McCarr gives it to Stokes. Stokes with the ball. They're giving as much pressure as they can. And going to call a foul on McAllister. And they've got one more foul to give before we start shooting. Bassett inbounds, gives it to Stokes. Stokes with the dribble going down the court. He's going all the way to the bucket, folks. Makes the bucket. They get it in. 15 seconds, 1-point ball game, and foul called.
.42 picks up the foul.
It's getting intense, folks. Nobody wants to lose this ball game.
Verdine is at the line. He puts it up, and he nails it.
You're back up to a 2-point lead. He makes it a 3-pointer with 13 seconds if he makes this one. Here's the shot. It's good.
Good.
Timeout called, and they didn't get it. They didn't get him seen. Stokes with the basketball.
And 20's going to get a foul.
Verdine with the basketball and be out on the side. That's all right. They chewed up 3 seconds now. They got to inbound the ball again, and that chews up time. But here's what happens. The next foul, they shoot. Timeout, St. Anthony. And again, we're just going to keep it here. All right, let's go to regions not heard from for a little while. Yep, sorry. Jacob, you still awake up there?
Barely.
Barely. I don't know how you could go to sleep with these people, with these fans.
Yeah, I got a lot of people yelling in my ears. It's kind of rowdy up here.
So, any predictions on the end of this?
I'm going St. Anthony, and I'm going to say that it's just going to be a time thing. I don't think any more points are going to be scored. I just think it's a matter of time. Well, aren't there free throws being shot right now?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Tim?
If I'm St. Anthony, I'm fouling straight away because they have to shoot then. So then they'd have to shoot the first free throw and make it, and then they have to miss a second, get a rebound, then score again. So if I'm St. Anthony, I'm fouling straight away and making Oglesby shoot free throws.
All right, here we go, folks.
1 timeout left by Oglesby.
This kind of makes up for every lopsided game that we've broadcast. And tonight's ball games have been what state tournaments are all about. Cam McCarr will inbound. Gets it into Stokes. They double team him. Smart move. Timeout called. Oglesby with the loose basketball.
Ooh, would not that have been a travel?
No. But the ball was loose when he called the timeout. There was no possession there, was there, Tim? In my opinion.
I don't think there was any possession. I think there was no possession basically through that whole time with the ball in, but also 4.6 seconds went off the clock. So now it's especially a time to foul because you'll take a second off the clock for a foul, and they'll have to make the first miss the second, get a rebound, and only have about 4 seconds left.
But if a foul on the floor will only be 2 shots. You can't let him get that three-pointer off,
then it will tie
because if he misses, he goes to the line to shoot 3. So the key thing is, before it can even look like a shot, you got to get that foul.
I'd foul before they even inbound it, because then it's just a foul on the floor, and you get the foul and them having to shoot free throws.
Okay, let's see what happens here. Cam Nakar is going to inbound this. Post-game coming up for you folks one of these days, Blessing Health System post-game, and then the Derek Harris player of the ball game. That's going to be hard to choose in this ball game. Cam Nakar, he throws it to backcourt. That's Bassett for 3, no good. That's going to be the ball game there, folks.
Wow, what a game.
What a finish.
What a finish is right. It's always sad, but you're still second in the state, even when it happened this way.
And
wow.
Wow, you're right. What a ball game. And we're going to keep it here for the trophy presentations as they roll the table out. They'll give out the ribbons. These kids have worked hard, deserve this. Again, that's why Central Illinois Sports went to the IESA and asked to broadcast these ball games. Is just like these ball games, the kids deserve the recognition that they're getting here. And St. Anthony's good sports in this whole ball game. Oglesby, good ball club, just fell short by 3 points. And so, with that,
they're still proud of them. It is a good game no matter what. You can't go into double overtime and not feel like both teams were winners. They've already got the nets down. Wow.
Yep, they solved that problem of putting people up. They just get them up and get them down. Snip, 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 and they're ready to go.
I don't know if they'll do the sportsmanship to start with.
Yeah, they'll do the sportsmanship first.
They're trying to get lineups ready, getting
Our
them in their numerical orders.
Is here. I'm going to kind of get my cheater book out here so I can.
It's hard to get them in numerical orders. Like, okay, if you're 4, you come before 5.
Yep. And I tell you what, Merritt Burns, the principal, I'm pretty sure that's the principal that has been the guy out there encouraging his kids on. He's been as big a fan as the kids have for Oglesby.
Yep.
Had a hard hat on. I think he also had the construction vest on out there helping cheer and watch the student section. And I tell you what, I appreciate principals like that get involved with the students.
And he's giving high fives to the whole team.
Everybody. You know, you can always go back. You lost a ball game. Tim and Jacob both been in this issue here. You lose ball games and you lose by 1 or 2 points and you say, well, if I'd made my free throw or if I'd made that layup that I messed up, you can always find a spot where you think you could have made, that you let your team down instead of looking at the fact that you've got second in the state.
Yeah, and I always think that everybody tries to blame it on themselves because they lost, but you could always just say the other team just played better than your team in the in-game, because overall, St. Anthony played better in the overtimes.
Absolutely. Controlled the basketball, and that crisp passing that we talked about on Saturday came into play for their win today, because without crisp, accurate passing, that win doesn't happen.
And they wasted a lot of clock in the fourth quarter and the third, fourth, and the both overtimes by just running that offense that comes around passing the ball very well.
Want to let you know, if you'd like to be a referee, a starter, or an umpire in any sport, that's open and available. So
Franson got the sportsmanship for Oglesby. And Bierman got it for St. Anthony.
You know what? I'm not really surprised by either one of those.
And they both come in and shook each other's hands. They showed the sportsmanship right there.
Now we will start with the presentation of the first and second place individual and team awards.
All right. Now the second place trophies will be given out. The
medals
first. Tim zoomed in on the middle like he's supposed to. There you go. Jacob, excuse me.
One of these days he'll keep you straight.
Well, you're that. Never mind. All right. Michael Pillion is the superintendent.
Principal saying, come over here so I can put your medal on.
He's going, no, I didn't dress for the occasion. Principal is Merritt Burns. Tyler DeBrock is the head coach. Trent Stokes, one of the assistants here. Gary Gigi, the other assistant coach. Now the players, and I'll have to look at my
number 4.
Adrian Hermosino. Eli Hammers. He was the starter. Alan Franson. Sportsmanship winner also. Diku Usini. Sib Bufo. Next will be Lane Bassett. Brady Berquist. Gavin Stokes. If I'm given an MVP on their team, that's the one that I'd give the Derek Harris MVP to. Grayson Konzak. Keegan Campbell, Randy Simone, Ian Maurer, and Johnny Kamlikar. And they usually give a statistician. Effingham St. Anthony. Okay, the superintendent, Principal Cody Rinker. Superintendent's father, Peter Hammond. Assistant coach, Jason Ludwig. John Haney, one of the assistant coaches. That'd make a 50 his son. Or his grandson. Andrew Wagner. James Tupiano. Charlie Bierman. Liam McAllister. He had the hard job all night guarding Stokes. Trent Sandschafer. Blake Verdine. And if I'm given an award out there, but I think theirs was a total team effort on their part, guys. Curtis Tangley, Braden Baudier, Charlie Haney, and the last one, Sebastian Lumen. That is their team.
I have a feeling they're going to do their managers maybe.
Yep, their managers are going to get it. Let's see. Managers Jack Suttle and Will Meyer. Statisticians Graham Wagner and Matt Verdine. Ben Ludwig is their scorekeeper. Huh. All right. They're asking the second place trophy here. Effingham St. Anthony gets their trophy. All right, that's going to be all of our broadcast as St. Anthony wins 28-25 here in the state championship 7-2A. Lisa and I and Aaron Surratt will be on for you Saturday from Kankakee for the 8-2A quarterfinal games that start at 10 o'clock. For us, our own Brown County Hornets are in that contest. Tim, where are you going Saturday? I think you're at 1A, or 1A with you know who I'm talking about. The dude from Griggsville. And so Tim just shakes his head. He's no help to me at all. And so with that, on behalf of the IESA and Central Illinois Sports, congratulations to the St. Anthony and their win tonight. And that's all.
Good night, God bless, and drive safe.